and Las Vegas. Coming out from Atlanta, Java. Who I got? Poet number 2 from Atlanta, Georgia. Atlanta, Java. John Goode.
It's what the librarian said when I was in grade school. Beating on my chest, beating on the desk, testing her patience, in general acting a fool. But she didn't rise from her seat, she stayed calm, she stayed cool, didn't raise her heart 1 beat, didn't raise her voice 1 octave, didn't raise her hand to me. Instead she said as still as could be, then lifted her left index finger to slightly parted lips and said this. Shh. So softly your ears could almost deny it. But it spoke volume so loud the whole room fell silent. The whole room squared their shoulders, the whole room sat up straight. I never told it was she who helped me make the subtle connection between silence and strength. Because my dad told me this: you don't have to worry about the man loudly beating his gums, but keep your eye on the man quietly loading his gun. So silently I went home, hugged, kissed my mom, and continued my journey on toward manhood. And now as an adult, I often wish man would follow her example. Heed her advice. I mean, just the other night down in College Park, as dusk was turning dark, I heard word of a man who'd been beating his wife. After they both been out cheating and neither one was in the right. And now she ain't fighting out of spite, she fighting for her life. And we all know that men's egos bruise so light. I mean, we all know this, but the only way he could think to express it was with a closed fist. And I wish just before he on the first blow, just before the argument had gotten out of control, just before the first seed of infidelity was sold, they could have felt that librarian speaking to their soul saying, shh, be quiet. Square your shoulders and go about the business of being a responsible woman and man. A loving wife and husband is bigger than you understand. You got kids to raise up, so put down your raised hand and just shh. And I can't help but think of Iraq and Iran, Afghanistan, Syria, North Korea, Pakistan, the Bible, the Quran, Bush, Saddam, the pastor, Prime Minister Sharon, Bin Laden, the sands, the towers, the bombs, and I want to stand a librarian on the White House lawn. And I want to stand a librarian on the UN floor. And I want to stand a librarian on the shores where the troops deploy. I want to stand a librarian firmly on foreign and domestic soils when those good old boys get to arguing about the crude oil per barrel, about what's due Caesar and what's due Pharaoh. In a world so wide when views get so narrow, they start reaching for their arrows, bows and guns, start reaching for your support, your funds and sons. I want the voice of a librarian to come through clear, and these politicians to stand up straight, be of good faith and good cheer, play nice and get along, because we're going to all have to live here. And she can say all of this not by raising her voice, not by raising her fist, but by raising her left index finger to slightly parted lips and saying, shh. Yeah!